It's going down like I told you so. It's going down like a rodeo. It's going down like I told you so. I hope you're all here for the ride. Come inside, cause it's going down tonight. Only here for one night, no lies. Come and saddle up a ride. Need a yeehaw, you know how here for one night and we just wanna party. In a fast car, a Ferrari. It's a push start, I don't need a car key. Slide on Broadway, and it's gnarly. On a late night, but I'm not tardy. Right on time for the parties and Barbies. Strolling with a chunk of green like I go sweet. Hey, 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 hey. Bottles on ice, mess around these skates. Hey, hey, hey. If I gotta say it twice, then I got nothing to say. It's going down like a rodeo. It's going down like I told you so. It's going down like a rodeo. It's going down like I told you so. I hope you're all here for the ride. Come inside, cause it's going down tonight. Only here for one night, no lies. Come and saddle up a ride. Come and kiss me up, it's going down. Like a train with no brakes, I'm not slowing down. See us showing up, we're showing out. Better pack it.
All right, good evening, everybody. I was having some technical difficulties. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing Breaking News. We haven't done a live show in a while, so I'm here tonight to do a live show with you guys. to talk a little bit about some boxing that is happening. I was looking at my next phone. We have a few people watching already. Everybody, I want to thank you for coming on here tonight. I forgot to copy the StreamYard link. Let's invite you guys. If you guys would like to come on live to share your thoughts on boxing, I'm going to post the StreamYard link in the comment section. I've been busy working, so I haven't been able to come on live and quite some time. I don't know why this keep popping up here. That's crazy. Let's check out the sound. All right. There we go. All right. So we don't hear that no more. All right. But tonight I can see how many people are watching my second phone here. I was just checking it out. How's everybody doing tonight? I've been working a lot of hours, so I haven't been able to come on live as much as I want. I've been working about 10 hours a day, trying to make up some money. Sometimes I have to work at night to make up some money. So, guys, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support. Everybody that has subscribed over the past 2 years, I apologize for deleting the challenge. The channel. 1,000 some subscribers, lost all of you. So if you guys have remember subscribing, go back and check to see if you're subscribed and resubscribe again. We're up to 300 and some. I appreciate everybody who has recently subscribed. And also don't forget, hit the bell notification button. Right, when we do go live. Also, too, guys, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. All right. This is the StreamYard link to come on live to share your thoughts on boxing. Let me go ahead. I'm blind, so I got to blow it up a little bit before I can see. That's the StreamYard link to click to come on live to share your thoughts on boxing. This is a live show. I'm doing the live show for you guys. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Rambling on. I think we got kicked out of Twitter tonight. I forgot to pay my Twitter account, so we can't share live video to Twitter unless you pay for that. But we are on Rumble. We are on Rumble tonight, guys. Thanks to everybody on Rumble. Might be watching this later on. We are on YouTube. We're on Facebook. And I'll just go through some of the headlines tonight. We'll talk about some of the boxing. You guys can type your comments in the comment section. We will share your comments on screen for free until we are monetized again. Also, too, guys, since we're not monetized as well, you guys can donate to the channel down below. Donate to the Cash App. It says $sign KO Boxing Breaking News at the bottom to help out, for I can maybe do this full time instead of some other job. And if I could free up about 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day, that's about extra $50 or $80 a day, I could come on here every single night and do a live show. But I need that little extra money to do so. I'm rambling on, but guys, thank you for showing up tonight. We'll get into some of the headlines. Let me get rid of that. That's the StreamYard link to click to come on live in the comment section. Also, I will share your comments on screen for free now. Okay. But later on, once we get monetized, you have to at least donate $1 to have your comments shown on screen in super chats, super stickers, super thanks. You guys know all about that. So we'll get into it tonight. What's the first subject or the first thing we're going to talk about? Let's get into the news, guys. And this is a live show for you. So come on, make your comments, come on live, share your thoughts on boxing. If you don't come on live tonight, I have a little video clip to show you from Eddie Hearn about Shakur Stevenson messing up his hand. He's there in the background in the hospital. He had to have surgery on his hand, they said right away. But we'll get into some of that here in a second. Guys, here we go. All right. All right, guys. I'll go back once in a while and check to make sure I didn't kick our sound. I think there's a little short somewhere that's knocking out the sound. We already messed up, had a little technical problem at the beginning of the show. Let me get a little swig of Monster here. We don't support Monster. I'm just drinking it because it's something to drink. All right. So what are we going to talk about? First thing tonight, let's get into it. The first subject here tonight, let me pull this back up a little bit. Hopefully I don't get myself kicked out. Here we go. All right. cover that up. First, they're saying, has karma caught up to Shakur Stevenson? Injury ruins his plans. Earlier today on, I think, some of the other channels for non-international boxing talk, many others said that he messed up his hand. And I came back here, and this is what some of these comments were left like 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. So this is a little bit of old news, but it's today's news. Excuse me, guys. My nose is all plugged up. I have allergies real bad. Okay, so let's get into it and see what they're talking about. We heard some of you guys already know. And then we'll jump to some of the other news stories, and we'll go through the headlines. If they're interesting enough to us, then we'll go through them real quick. Okay, fans believe karma has caught up to Shakur Stevenson, resulting in his hand injury this week while preparing for his now canceled fight against Joe Cordina on October 12th. It says here, brittle hands equal career derailment. Shakur's past actions. It says here little bullet points. Not giving Edwin De Los Santos a rematch is maybe one of the reasons. Clout chasing Gervonta Tank Davis 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on my birthday and even on holidays. Okay, the next bullet point, swerving Williams Zepeda and Frank Martin. All these things have returned to haunt him, with karma coming into play to ruin his easy payday against Joe Cordina on October 12th. Now, Shakur was rumored to be getting $5 million to headline on pay-per-view against Cordina. Now, is this karma biting Shakur on the backside or biting him in the ass? His brittle hands could rob him of what little power he already has. Maybe he was hitting the heavy bag too hard, they're saying, while he broke his hand. He's clearly not the same fighter at 135 pounds as he was at 130 to 126 pound weight class. This might be the end of Shakur's career if Shakur had done the right thing to begin with. Would this have happened to him is the question mark. So guys, tell me what you think in the comments. And also come on live, hit the StreamYard link. Now, recently, Matchroom signed Stevenson never possessed much power to begin with, but having fragile hands could wreck his career. It probably won't prevent him from getting a cash out against Tank Davis as long as he doesn't fight William Zepeda first. William Zepeda, guys, he lets his hands go. He throws a lot of blows. Guys, thank you for stopping by tonight. Hit the like, hit the bell. Go again, hit that bell.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Hit the like button, and that way we can let other people know that this is a great show, okay? But Stevenson, Shakur is now 22 big wins, 0 losses, and 10 KOs. Hasn't looked the same since facing Edwin De Los Santos this past November. That fight showed that Shakur doesn't belong at the lightweight, and it's like a fish out of water in this division compared to how things were when he was beating smaller opposition at super featherweight and featherweight. Now, guys, promoter Eddie Hearn says Shakur ruptured a tendon in one of his hands and hopes to return in early 2025. If this is the karma, Shakur ain't going to do well when he returns to the ring in 2025. Let's stop here real quick, guys, before I go on. I have a little video clip of Eddie Hearn. Let's show that real quick of what they're saying about what he's saying about Shakur Stevenson. Here we go, guys. I'll show it. I might play it again when more people come on. Here we go, guys. Hang in there. Here it is.
His hand last night after a session sparring.
Let's start it over, guys.
And a pic of his hand last night after a session sparring, I believe, and tore a tendon in his knuckle and had to have immediate surgery. So unfortunately, he's out of the Joe Cordina fight on October 12th and won't return till early 2025. As I said, straight into surgery. So hoping for a good job in there and back to work as soon as possible. He's very disappointed. Obviously, was looking forward to fighting in Riyadh season, but needs to get this done, can't continue fighting, and as I said, quick operation and back to business early 2025.
All right, guys, so that's what Mr. Eddie Hearn said. He's losing money. Gotta get him back in there and start fighting. But let's continue on here, guys. It's a good thing that Hearn only signed Stevenson to 2-fight deal with the Matchroom. Now, because he can't wash his hands of him once he's has his contract, it's done. After he loses a couple of times, if you're Hearn, or Eddie Hearn, excuse me, guys, lost my track, had a fly flying around the studio here. Now, you got to be thinking of an exit strategy with Shakur. That's what Hearn's got to come up with, a game plan to have an exit strategy. So he might be losing a lot of money as nobody will fight him, first of all, but maybe Tank Davis will. We'll go on. Even before the mysterious hand injury, things popped up. Hearn had to be thinking of a way to cut his ties once things turned sour with Stevenson. Maybe they had this planned. I don't know. The writing was already on the wall this last November when Shakur was exposed to De Los Santos and booed out of T-Mobile Arena. All right. Serious? Okay, guys. I hit the wrong sound effect. All right, but they all booed him out. Even they said even some of the fans were walking out earlier. Showed that on the TV, on pay-per-view, on his fight. Okay, but they booed him out of the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Some fans left early, as I just stated. So what do you guys think about that so far? That's the end of that story. There's some comments, some other people left. Maybe I can show some of those comments on screen until some of you guys come on here tonight and type in some of your comments, share your comments on screen. Let's go back here. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to cry. Hit that StreamYard link. Come on live, and you can show your handsome faces. If you don't want to show your handsome face, you don't have to show your face. You can just talk by hitting the StreamYard link. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I got my phone connected here. Maybe we could try that too. I'll try it some other night, where you guys can call in on this number here. It's programmed in the computer. And you guys can maybe have the sound run through the computer, and we can hear you talk and do a call-in show. But right now, you have to hit the StreamYard link. Come on live. I prefer the StreamYard link anyway, instead of treating this like a call-in show. But what do you guys think? I'm here tonight to do the live show for you guys to share your thoughts on boxing. And if you guys don't come on live or start typing in some comments, I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. See you guys later. I'm just joking. We'll stick around for a little bit. Okay, what else is happening in the boxing news and the boxing world here tonight? Let's go back here to some of the other major headlines that we missed out on. Before I do, let's go back and look at some of those comments that some of those people were leaving earlier, since we're waiting for your comments. This is what people had to say about that, and we'll share those comments on screen if you guys can see them. Let's do so here real quick. Okay. Also, we can go move on to some other stories about Shakur Stevenson. Says karma caught up with him, ruins his plans. We did talk about that. Let's show some of the other comments on screen. Give me 1 second, guys, and we'll do that real quick. What are some of the other people saying? Let's go here real quick. Let's do a real screen share real fast and look at those comments. And send me a message if my sound gets knocked out. Please let me know. I've been having some type of technical problem where the sound's been getting kicked out a little bit. So we're going to do a screen share real quick. So bear with me 1 moment, and we'll share some of those other comments on screen while we're waiting. Okay, let's get rid of the StreamYard link. Okay, it's already there. Okay, here we go. Some of these other comments that some people are leaving already. The truth says here, the truth says a lot of people, always the same ones, keep coming on here to bash the writers. I mean, what the FCK do you keep coming back for then? It says here, it's like you're too dumb to realize it all for a comment. Seriously, some dumb MFers on here. Seriously. Then Peter Vasquez says, karma, I can see that. He refused to use his hands, relying on his fast feet, running around the ring for 12 rounds against De Los Santos. Now he says here, now he was about to take part in the first pay-per-view for only $14.99. What the heck? What the $14? Seriously? They got pay-per-view for $14.99 now. Oh my God, there must be a recession or something, or it must be a depression. which is too much in my view, but now postponed. People didn't even want to pay $14.99 to watch this damn fight. Ray says in comments here as well. Let's see if we can post those on screen. Can we blow it up? This is collapse. Okay, we don't collapse. Says, I've read some made up dribble before on here, but that's one of the best. Tell you who karma did catch up with. That's multi-rider Ken when his philo by a wife left his old racist, stubborn, never wrong ass and took what she could. Okay. Some of the people don't like some of the writers on here making some of the comments. Okay. Bro, it says Bros, Bross, Bross, Mini, okay, the Italian name or something. 100% respect. SSF Casuals, Okie. This is Okie. Okay, Michael. Then there's one more comment I'm going to read. Left this comment about 6 hours ago. We'll go back to our comment section to see if you guys left any comments. Michael says, it has nothing to do with karma. This is a professional boxing. These injuries do happen all the time to all types of boxers, and it's already been made clear by Shakur that he said after the fight, his next fight will be against WBC mandatory challenger Zepeda next. Okay, that's good. We'll stop the screen share there. Just sharing some of those other comments as we're waiting for yours. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button for the couple people watching. Let's go back here as well real quick and see what else is happening in the news. Okay, what else are they saying about Shakur tonight? And remember, they have a big fight this weekend with Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is fighting Canelo Alvarez this weekend. I might do a watch party, so keep an eye out for that, but I have to pay for the pay-per-view, or maybe I don't steal streams. We support the boxers here at this channel. But that's $90 to watch Edgar Berlanga and Canelo Alvarez. But some of the other fights on the undercard are not too bad. I heard Danny Garcia is back on that. We'll get into that in a second. Okay, let's go back there real quick, talk about that. Berlanga, dreaming of Hollywood stardom after Canelo. Let's get into that real quick as well. Okay, we don't allow ads. We're not going to allow no dumb ads. It says here, Edgar Berlanga says he wants to become an actor and go to Hollywood after getting a taste of what it's like being in front of the cameras for his fight against the superstar Canelo Alvarez this Saturday night. The attention of Berlanga has received due to his role as Canelo's prop has gone to his head. Seriously, making him believe that this will be a regular thing from now on. Unfortunately, that's not likely to happen. Seriously, guys. Come on, Berlanga. Okay, this is Berlanga's 15 minutes of fame, and he'll disappear into obscurity if Canelo knocks him out, as most people believe will be the case this weekend. Now, until now, Berlanga's fight has gained little attention from fans due to the low-level opposition his promoters have matched him against, but now he's finally being seen by fans. Now, it is troubling how Top Rank and Matchroom Boxing artificially created Berlanga's career because he was never matched against any good one to earn the title shot against Canelo Alvarez. This is what a lot of people are bitching about. This would never happen in other sports where teams compete against the best to get to the top. Now, Berlanga did the opposite. He must have kissed a lot of butt. Okay, in quote, they say, when you're a superstar, you got to be able to grab this and treat it like it's nothing. That's what stars are for, end quote, said Edgar Berlanga on Fight Hub TV YouTube site, talking about him not being fazed by the pressure of facing a superstar Canelo Alvarez on Saturday night. Now, Berlanga is a super middleweight in the super middleweight division, a version of Teofimo Lopez. This is what they're saying. A fighter who acts the same way during interviews and doesn't appear to have a full grasp of reality. He's not a superstar and still wouldn't be even if he had beat the 34-year-old Canelo. And some people, I'm going to interject here, some people say he has maybe a puncher's chance, maybe get lucky with one powerful shot and put Canelo Alvarez out of his life, knock him out. We'll see. I don't know. But let's go on here. Defense, and let's match against the lesser fighters are saying. Now, in quote here again, says, I've been calling for this fight for so very long time. He says, so now that I got it, I can't tuck my tail. I think he thought that I was going to push him or something because I saw a video of him doing this with his hands, like he was tightening up his hands, said Berlanga about his face-off with Canelo at the final press conference. So, guys, they also say Berlanga isn't kidding about him calling for a fight against Canelo for a long time. He should have fought the top contenders to earn the fight because fans would feel much better about him fighting for a world title. Now they go on. Berlanga's last 5 opponents. These are his last 5 opponents, guys and girls. Ladies, okay, Prodgray McCrory, Jason Quigley, Romer Alexis Angulo, Steve Rolls, Marcelo Coceres, if I pronounced his name correctly. They go on. So he's that. This says they go on to say. So he thought I was going to push him or something, and he was going to swing on me. Maybe he's nervous. End quote. Said Berlanga about Canelo. Now, also in quote, he says, I love the lights. I love the cameras. I'm a star. After this, I'm going to go to Hollywood. You come on, seriously? All right. Come on, Edgar. Okay. I want to be an actor. Sir, come on, dude. To be an actor, you got to be used to cameras. I've been already used to this all my life. This is normal for me. I'm just chilling. I'm in my element, said Edgar Berlanga. So, guys, tell me what you think about that in the comment section as well. Type your comments in the comment section, even on YouTube, Facebook, or can share your comments on screen. I have a couple people watching. I haven't been on live in a long time, so start keeping an eye out. Maybe I can't go live every night at 9 p.m. Central Time, but if I do, that will be the time. And hopefully this weekend, I can come up with enough fedia, so enough ends, enough dinero to pay for the Canelo Alvarez for we can do a live watch party. So we'll see how much money I make tomorrow, okay? But we can do a live watch party maybe this weekend, or else donate to the Cash App ticker symbol right down below to help out to the channel for I can do this full time. All right. So that's what they're saying in that particular story. Let's go through some other headlines. We're not going to read every story. But here we go, guys. Okay, we talked about that one. Here's another interesting one. Give me 1 second. Okay. Also in the boxing news. Okay, guys. Give me 1 second as we pull this over. Okay, Caleb Plant tells Trevor McCumbee, end quote, he says, I'm a real fighter, not a bum, end quote. So that's something that's going on as well. Juan Estrada won't take a rematch with Bam Rodriguez, moving to 118 pounds. So we'll see what's happening there. A lot of people like Bam Rodriguez. He's a really great fighter. Okay. He's also in the news today. David Benavidez versus Jesse Hart possible for December 14th. That's also in the major news tonight. And okay, here's something we could talk about. Everybody loves Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, guys, come on live. Hit the StreamYard link. Come on live. Share your thoughts. What's happening here? They say this week in boxing's been really slow. Not much going on. But let's talk about this one here real quick. Gervonta Davis, again, is targeting November 23rd or December 14th for his next fight by Robbie Bennington. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's see what they're talking about as we're waiting. Got this new icon that keeps popping up. It's distracting me. Okay, an ad. Okay, Gervonta Davis is reportedly looking at fighting on November 23rd or December 14th. If he does fight this year, that's what he's looking at. Possible doubleheader. Says if Tank fights on December 14th, PBC can put him and light heavyweight David Benavidez on the same card and sell on pay-per-view for a high price. Having those two share the card would be one of the, okay, it says here, one of, let me spread this out. I can't see some of this stuff here. Give me, guys, 1 second. Okay, here we go. It says here again, and we'll put this together with David Benavidez, Tank Davis. Says here, the sell price for the pay-per-view fight for a high price would be having those two share the card would be one way of bringing in a lot of buys, especially if they're taking less known opposition to casual boxing fans have never heard of. According to Dan Raphael, those are the two dates Tank Davis, who has 30 big wins, 0 losses, 28 KOs, could fight if he returns to the ring this year. Rumors of Tank fighting on November 2nd weren't accurate. As for Tank's opponent, it's still unknown who he'll fight. Edwin De Los Santos or Jose Rayo Valenzuela are the two names that have been floating as potential opponents. However, Rayo has 14 big wins, 2 losses, 9 KOs, recently captured the WBA 140-pound title, and it might be difficult for him to melt down to 135 pounds to fight Gervonta for his WBA regular lightweight strap. Do you guys got any comments in the comment section yet? If not, we'll continue on. Okay, Tank, who is now 29 years of age, is coming off 8th round knockout of Frank Martin on June 15th in a card he shared with David Benavidez on pay-per-view. The event pulled in 350,000 pay-per-view buys. Without PBC pairing Gervonta and Benavidez on the same card, it's likely would have poor numbers because there wasn't much of a demand for the fans for a Tank Martin fight. Okay, so they go on. A Shakur-esque opponent required. It says, whether Tank fights, it could be his last one before a match between him and Shakur Stevenson happens in the year 2025. That way, Tank must fight someone with a similar style as Shakur to get him ready. Now, Rayo Valenzuela is a slick mover, but he's huge compared to Shakur and can punch. Now, Rayo is a much stronger fighter than Shakur, but he can move around the ring with a Shakur-esque style when needed to. Now, Rayo is a more entertaining version of Shakur and someone who would connect more with the U.S. fans than the Matchroom promoted fighter. So, guys, tell me what you think about that as well in the comment section. That was in the news here tonight as well. Let's go through, look at a couple other headlines. Let's go to a different boxing platform. Give me 1 second as we do so. Let me go look somewhere else. Okay, we did mention that already. Okay, we did mention that just now. Okay. Also, happy birthday to George Chuvalo, 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 the toughest heavyweight from Golden Era, turns 87 years old. Back in the day, former professional boxer. Okay, what's Canelo versus Berlanga? The odds, how to watch on pay-per-view, and the price. Let's go through that real quick. Some of you might not know this already, so let me separate myself here. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me one moment as we pull this up. Come on live tonight. Share your thoughts on boxing because I feel like a clown here just sitting here by myself. No, we have a few people watching. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Really do appreciate that. And help donate if you can. Any amount will help down on the Cash App. Canelo versus Berlanga odds, how to watch on pay-per-view price. Some of you don't know. Let's go through that real quick. Since the fight is Saturday, the ever-so-wise bookmakers rarely, if ever, get it wrong when it comes to putting their money on the outcome of a fight. We talked about this the other day, and this fact seems to spell doom for Edgar Berlanga going in with Mexican superstar Canelo Alvarez, again, Saturday night in Las Vegas, live on DAZN. The unbeaten 27-year-old is currently listed as a great 18-1 underdog. So at least go put $100 on Edgar Berlanga. So you make a lot of money even on $100 if he knocks Canelo out and beats Canelo. He is 30. It says at 34 years of age. That's how old Canelo is now. Some say past his best enough to be ready to be taken, will not lose on Saturday. So say the bookmakers, the bookies. Now, Canelo, however, is under some pressure to deliver the KO win As a points win will not be sufficient in the opinion of the critics. Oscar De La Hoya, again, we talked about this the other day, for one, has said this, in quote, another lame fight that goes the distance, in quote, said Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo has to prove otherwise and halt Berlanga in style. Saturday's fight with the naysayers saying that the $89 pay-per-view price tag is scandalous and highway robbery. But if Canelo can put on a show and score a highlight reel KO, these critics may go a little quiet at that point. Now, Canelo pay-per-view details. Let's talk about that real quick, guys. If you haven't heard or already heard, let's go through it again. Broadcasting on DAZN pay-per-view, available platforms. The available platforms will be DAZN, available globally, excluding Mexico and LATAM. That's L-A, capital L-A-T-A-M, all caps, and China. Okay, pay-per-view price is $89.99 to watch on DAZN, guys. Installment offer, first month free, annual offer 15% off total amount if you sign up with the DAZN app. I don't work for DAZN, guys. I'm just letting you be aware of what's happening. Special offer, a 7-day free trial with no commitment when purchasing pay-per-view through DAZN pay-per-view, guys. So get that. So if you haven't been on DAZN, I personally, since I love boxing, I think it's DAZN's worth it. Sometimes I don't got a lot of time to watch the DAZN. I don't work for them, but the price, some people say it's a little expensive, but all the fights they put on, all the shows they put on, if you're a serious boxing fan or even a casual boxing, if you got a lot of time, it's worth it. But if you're busy like me, I just do it for our podcast. Okay, guys? But it says here again, special offer, 7-day free trial with no commitment when purchasing pay-per-view through DAZN pay-per-view. Let's stop there for a second. We have a few people watching. Hey, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button, and we'll finish this little story out. Then we'll move on. You guys can come on. You guys can talk about anything you want to talk about in boxing this week. You can share your thoughts if you want by hitting the StreamYard link. Let me go back there and pull that back up. It's in the comment section, the StreamYard link. Okay, guys, I'll post that again. There it is while I go on with the rest of the story here. But can Canelo do it? They're asking. You must return November of 2021 to find Canelo's last KO win. This is his 11th round stoppage over game against Caleb Plant when he beat and knocked out Caleb Plant. Canelo's last 5 fights have gone the distance, and in my opinion, of some, does he need the remedy? He needs to remedy this because he hasn't knocked nobody out in the last 5 fights. But Berlanga can punch himself, and Canelo has said he looks at Berlanga as a dangerous young fighter. But those betting odds, what we're talking about earlier, say that Canelo, who has 61 big wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 KOs, is unlikely to lose on Saturday night. So it would be a Buster Douglas moment, end quote, if Berlanga pulled it off, but it would be a colossal upset, nothing less. Will it happen? We wonder if it's going to happen. Do you think Edgar Berlanga can knock Canelo out? Well, he has a puncher's chance, what a lot of people are saying. But most professional boxers that I've seen interviewed over the last week say that Canelo probably is going to win. Okay, again, instead, look for Canelo to overcome the odd, bumpy spell to get Berlanga out of there late in what does turn out to be a good, fun fight they're talking about. Now, Edgar Berlanga, sorry guys, 22 big wins, 0 losses, 17 KOs, says he will, end quote, retire, end quote, Canelo on Saturday. Canelo says he will make Berlanga pay for all his shit talking. The bookmakers agree with Canelo. Now, Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga fight date, start time. Let's go over that real quick, guys. Date, this Saturday for Canelo Alvarez, Edgar Berlanga, September 14th. Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 7 p.m. Central Time here in Omaha, Nebraska, for all the people who live in Nebraska or Kansas City in this area. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. In East Coast Time. Okay, 1 a.m. Sunday, United Kingdom. We have a lot of fans over in United Kingdom. Letitia McCauley over there in Europe as well. Main event ring walks. The approximate ring walk time will be 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 a.m. Sunday, United Kingdom time. Okay, we went through that. The ring walks for Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga are scheduled again for 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 a.m. UK. That's United Kingdom time, with the fight card set to begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 a.m. United Kingdom time. Okay. Undercard details, guys. We're going to go through that real quick for this big fight this weekend. Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga for Alvarez's WBC, WBA, WBO super middleweight titles. Don't forget to go put at least $100 down on Edgar Berlanga. At least make some money if there's a miracle knockout. Okay, just joking. Okay, Arislande Lara versus Danny Garcia for Lara's WBA World Middleweight title. Also, the next fight will be Caleb Plant versus Trevor McCumbee, super middleweight. Then also, guess who is also on the card, guys? Somebody that likes to sell the fights and is a very good spokesman in boxing. It will be Rolando Rolly Romero versus Manuel I can't pronounce Jimenez or Jimenez, James, Jaimes, a Spanish name, super lightweight division. Okay, then also the next fight, this is real popular, Stephen Fulton versus Carlos Castro in the featherweight division. Okay, that's it for that, guys. You guys got any comments or anything you would like to share about any of these fights? We'll go through some of the other headlines. Since we have 5 people watching, let me check my other phone. Well, hey, guys, thank you for stopping by. 5 watching. Appreciate you guys coming on. Also, don't forget, hit the like button. Like a Blue Blood Sports TV says, swipe your feet at the door. Shout out to Steve Penn Music. Usually he comes by. Steve, if you're out there, brother, we was thinking of you tonight because usually you always come on our show and make some comments. But he's doing the daddy thing. He has a single parent. He has a lot of young children going to school. I think he has a son. You guys love Steve Penn Music. Yep, guys, he wrote the song Fish Fry for Terrence Crawford. Okay. Some of you guys probably heard that song. His son started boxing this week, which is kind of cool. Steve Penn had a 10-year-old son that started boxing this week. Shout out to Steve's son. And good luck on your boxing. Okay. All right, let's go here on to the next headlines. What's happened else in boxing? We talked about Canelo Alvarez's fight this weekend. Fight worthwhile to close 2024 strong. We talked about Tank Davis. Okay. Hearn says Berlanga won't freeze against Canelo. Okay, we can talk about that if you want. Okay, we'll talk about Shakur Stevenson having hand surgery. We did mention that. Some of you guys might not have seen Eddie Hearn making a quote about that. Let's go back to that video real quick. Let's remove the StreamYard link. Some of you guys haven't seen this video. This is Eddie Hearn talking about Shakur Stevenson's hand. Let's play that one more time. Okay, here we go, guys.
His hand last night after a session sparring, I believe, and tore a tendon in his knuckle and had to have immediate surgery. So unfortunately, he's out of the Joe Cordina fight on October 12th and won't return till early 2025. As I said, straight into surgery. So hoping for a good job in there and back to work as soon as possible. He's very disappointed. Obviously, he was looking forward to fighting in Riyadh season, but needs to get this done. Can't continue fighting. And as I said, quick operation and back to business early 2025.
All right, guys, there you go. So that was Eddie Hearn talking about that real quick. Also, guys, are you drinking tonight?
Ice cold beer.
I hope you are. Okay.
Thank you very much, brother.
All right, thanks, guys, again. All right, let's go on to some of the other things in the headline. I just showed that to some people who haven't seen it. Okay, Eddie Hearn in a rush for Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson fight in 2025. We can talk about that if you want. Those are the main things happening here tonight. That's about it. But let's go through some of that. What story would you guys like to talk about? What fighters would you like to talk about tonight? Come on live. Type your comments. If you guys are watching, tell me where you're watching from in the comment section. The live show tonight is for you guys to share. I could do a pre-recorded news show, or I could just do one of those instead of coming on live, stepping out of my comfort zone for you. All right. Let me go off on a tangent. Trying to get you guys involved. This is a community affair, a family affair of boxing here, boxing fans, boxing family, to share your thoughts. Okay. You guys know to come on live. There is a StreamYard link again to click to come on live to share your thoughts on boxing, or just share your comments on screen for free until I get monetized. Also, Cash App, ticker symbol down below if you'd like to help out the channel, for I can maybe do this full time. Okay, we did talk about Shakur and his broken hand, or his messed up hand, or tendon torn in his hand. We did mention that as well here tonight. So let's, what else is happening in the boxing world? Okay, anything brand new? Let's go back to my main source. Okay, we did talk about the price, how to watch the fight. We did talk about that. Okay, it's $89.99 again, guys. I'm not trying to sell the fight, but just letting you be aware in case you do want to watch it, for all those out there. Also, they say McCumbee predicts knockout of prima donna Plant. This one's interesting. Let's talk about this. Somebody different for a change, somebody different for a moment. Okay. Trevor McCumbee says Caleb Plant is a prima donna, in quote, and a crybaby with his delusional narrative about how he called him out for the fight on Saturday night on DAZN pay-per-view at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. McCumbee points out that Plant chose him to fight out of 3 or 4 fighters. He wanted him. And they talked about that. McCumbee, who has 28 big wins, 0 losses, 21 KOs, feels that former IBF super middleweight champion Plant, who has 22 big wins, 2 losses, 13 KOs, is a quitter, and he thinks he'll quit against him when going gets really tough in their 12-round clash for the WBA interim 168-pound title. Okay, guys. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think he'll quit? Is he a quitter? Is he going to quit? We'll find out. I don't know. Okay, so tell me what you guys think. Okay. Let me come back here real quick. I was moving some screens around real fast. I haven't been on here a while. Okay, let's get rid of the Cash App thing. I'm sorry, the StreamYard link. I'm making some small mistakes. This is doing a live show. You can see me mess up quite a few times. But, guys, I'm waiting for you to type in some comments. Hit the like button. Just don't stare at me in silence, all right? Okay, but let's go back here real quick. All right, we'll move this over. Okay, let's finish out the story. They're saying here, McCumbee, again, 28 wins, 0 losses, 21 KO, feels the former IBF super middleweight champion Plant, who is, again, 22 big wins, 2 losses, 13 KOs, is a quitter, okay? Now, McCumbee's quitting comment is likely based on how Plant started conversing with Canelo in their later rounds of their fight on November 2021. It sounded like Plant was trying to make friends with him so he would take it easy on him and show mercy. Now, Canelo didn't go for it and knocked Plant out in the 11th round. Hopefully, Plant doesn't act out during the face-off at the weigh-ins, because it would be bad if or McCumbee suffered a cut ahead of their fight on Saturday night. Now, they say Plant has been getting kind of uppity lately, sounding like he wants to get in a fist fight with various people. Come on, Plant. Says McCumbee thinks that Plant has anger issues. He probably does. And he suspects that the millions that he's made for his fight against Canelo Alvarez gave him a warped view of his real talent. Now, the 14-year-old pro McCumbee is finally getting an opportunity for an important fight, and he plans on taking full advantage of it by knocking out Plant in the 8th or 9th round this Saturday. He goes on and quote, "I have wanted an opportunity my whole career, and it didn't happen in the first half of my career. Now I'm getting it," end quote, said Trevor McCumbee to the media, talking about finally getting an important fight in his 14 years as a professional fighter. Okay, we'll stop there, guys, for tonight. You guys got any comments, anything you like to share? I had a few people stop by. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for hitting the like button. I'm running out of things to talk about, but you can still talk. You guys can come on live. Hit the StreamYard link. I'll give you a few more moments to come on as well. That's what's just in the main news for tonight. The big fight coming up this weekend. Also big in the news today. Shakur Stevenson effing up his hand, having hand surgery. This is what they're saying. You see the picture behind me, the banner behind me. But guys, I appreciate you stopping by, supporting the channel. Hit the like, hit the button, hit that bell.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
I got to get some sleep, and maybe some other night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, I can come on live, do a live show for you guys to share your thoughts on boxing. And I haven't seen you in a while. Don't mean to be begging for you guys to come on. I'm out of here. I appreciate it, guys. Also, go ahead and type your comments in the comment section, even after the fact. We'll try to be back on. We'll try to do a watch party, hopefully this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. Say goodnight to this pretty lady here, guys, and we'll catch you next time. I hope you enjoyed part of the show tonight. And, guys, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. Let me get rid of the Cash App banner. Everybody have a good night. I'm out of here. I'm beat up. I got to get some sleep. I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m. Good night, everybody.